Then he brings in another form. Next year, everything is given up by the another. Third year, another one. So, pile of all these clothes are there. And nicely the manufacturer has become a great man of designs. He's very good designs, how to befool human beings. He's become a rich man and you have become poor with all these kind of clothes which has no meaning for you anymore. About the same thing, about everything, something is fashionable. That means you have no individuality. We talk of individuality, but we want to do things which everybody is doing. I mean, you know that all kinds of absurd things people have done in the name of fashion. And especially people who are not traditionally bound, who have had no traditions like Americans, I would say. They go on changing after every 6 months. Every year you go, you find a new type of people there, new type of clothes. It's very surprising how they change so fast without even thinking whether this will suit me or not. Somebody says wear tight clothes, they'll go with tight clothes. Then they develop varicose veins, so they wear with the holes. Then they develop some other problem, then they wear another kind. Nobody wants to think, why should I change my dress? Like say in India, we wear saris, finished. Nothing doing. No problem with the tailor, nothing doing, whatever sari we like we'll buy. And a sari came called as mini sari in India, which was up to here, maybe, I don't know, not 6 inches, but at least up to the knee. It came for about, I think, 8-7 days in Bombay and went back. People said, get lost, we don't want it. So this headache of all the time getting into a fashion like herds without any sense in the head has to be understood properly. Why people do it? Because they have no brains, they are brainless people. They are not intelligent to see that we are befooled every year. But for surgeons, the Mahakali power works. And she teaches them, all right, this dress suits you, have this and is the best for you. Once for all, your lifelong problem is solved. With this kind of blouse I started wearing from the very beginning perhaps. And I've been wearing it and now I find everybody wears the same stuff. Why to waste your energy in changing every day this blouse, starting from here to here to here and going back again like this? It's such a waste of energy, such a waste of cloth. And we make ourselves so cheap running with this race of reducing the sleeves, reducing this, reducing that, or increasing. Is all a desire to impress people that we are very up to date. Who wants to know? Who wants to find out that you are up to date or not? And we have no courage to keep to our own dress that we have purchased. Why to waste so much money? We never even think. Go on changing, for nothing at all. So this desire is there to impress others with our outside things. So many things like dress there are that we try to impress. Now, hairstyle. I read an article, they said that these hairstyles are responsible for many divorces. I was wondering, how can it be hairstyles be responsible for divorces? Because they had made a survey. A man had liked a hairstyle of his fiancée, and then she changed her hairstyle, he divorced her. And the other way now. And it is so cheap way of disposing of such a deep relationship of husband and wife. Now certain facts start. I also saw one documentary about a lady who said that it was in one of the advertisements, something sort of a thing appeared that your leg should be of this shape and what you should do. So poor thing spends so much time, energy, ran up and down to make the legs. I mean, what is the importance of these legs except for walking? So she went to make the shape like that. If she used to measure, it would be always something missing here or there. Then many people joined. They had a class for it. And a group joined to make legs like that. And ultimately they found out that that leg was made out of wood. And they spent so much money, so much energy to make legs like that. For what? What is the purpose? If anybody says, you run like this, they start running. They say jump like this, they start jumping. But why? Have we gone all nuts in our heads that we should accept whatever one says, we start doing that? What is the purpose? So this kind of stupidity comes in our heads. When we start using our ego, with the ego a person becomes absolutely stupid. Because he'll say, what's wrong? What's wrong if I have just a little hair here? What's wrong if I just try to wear a very short dress here? What's wrong? The wrong is, why are you wearing? Why don't you ask a question? Why are you wearing? If you ask a question to yourself, why do I have this kind of hairstyle? Why do I do like this? It is really difficult to tell people to do right things, but wrong things people take to like that. For example, I told everyone that you put oil, if not every day, just before bath, lot of oil in your head and wash. Now I find many people getting bald. But they didn't put the oil, what can I do about it? But such a simple thing they won't have. Such a simple thing they would not be. That you need something for your nourishment. But they will do something which is absurd, nonsensical, without even thinking what is going to harm us. Here the Mahakali, what does she do? She punishes you. Your body is punished. If you wear very tight clothes, you develop problems of your legs. If you wear holey pants, then you get cramps. Anything you do abnormal, you have to pay for it. First you have to pay for doing it, and then you have to pay for it physically. So many things can be avoided if you just have a simple life. Decide once for all that I will have this kind of dress for this lifetime, finished. Every day to change itself is a headache. But that satisfies the ego, not yourself. So the Mahalakshmi principle in us raises higher and higher. Despite that, we are pulled down.